this.
Kentucky
We
Wildcats.
have to prove that we can make a difference.
The 1994 crime bill did exactly that, devastating entire communities. Poured billions into prisons, expanding the death penalty, and pushed states toward harsher sentences. Crime rates fell, but mass incarceration soared, disproportionately targeting Black and Brown Americans in America.
That's hard to say.
Clinton later admitted it was wrong. Bush invades Iraq. George W. Bush launched the Iraq War. 2003 administration believes Saddam Hussein the invasion dictator.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away.
And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Carried out thousands of drone strikes across Pakistan, Yemen, and Somalia. The government aimed and executed suspected terrorists. They also
they'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
And winning first down is the priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator, because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Dances away. Got a little space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They'll try the right side. Shakes off the defender. Got enough for the first down. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. What a costly mistake and big call. They could have been right back in this thing, and now they'll have to try it again. On this first and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on second and goal. They go to the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the...
The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the catch. There he goes. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's caught. It's Owens. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Off play action. Grab near the marker is Owens. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give from the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Back to pass. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for the offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Surging forward on the sneak. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there on 4th down. Touchdown, Bulldog! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. It's Russo. He'll be stopped short. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. busts through behind his pad. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many...
Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leads it with the back. On the move at the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lane, those holes to break off a nice one.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And the Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop. Who's bleed right now? It's that bad.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. He'll pull it on the read.
You keep falling for read options every time.
Take it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Why do you keep falling for
Kevin
that?
Connors in the studio. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Right back to him on the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. The sure hands, it's Russo. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wide out. Working the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down.
Wow.
Might be changing the route. Off play action on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that.
Oh my God.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they... Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Owens. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable 1st half so far in Starkville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right, going for the big play. He's got it down the right side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. With the catch, it's Kane. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Mississippi State right back to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Second down coming up.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll try to get outside. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical.
John, anything right of each other.
Incompletion on third down.
Come on.
Man, that was a drive to forget right there. Like, they wanted to create some space, get out of their own end zone, and maybe flip the field, but that offense got nothing going, and they're going to have to punt from their own end zone.
Fires to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They drag him down. Pretty quick.
Let's go. Good shit.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This time he's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Kentucky going quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
It's headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kentucky! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. After the filthy move, he's got room. They finally him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
Got his man quickly.
I tell you, this defense, they've looked really good with their backs against the wall. When they get down in their own end defensively in the red zone, they really just seem to tighten up, and you saw it there on that play.
Going for 6. He's got the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Hey, man, it's hard to throw down here in the red zone. These windows are tiny and they close fast. So there was nowhere to go in the end zone there. That time having to check it down. A nice job by the defense rallying and making a tackle.
4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Finds his man. It's King. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give to the lone running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville.
No, straight towards him. I wanted you to put it over his head.
In a tie game.
Damn
He
it.
managed a few yards.
Damn it.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Quick spin on the run. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurt.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete to the right. Still on his feet. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. A little screen to the running back. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make... Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Makes the quick grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Mississippi State going up tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Oh my God.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Rides the back on the option to give. Got enough for the first. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Off the play fake on first down. The short hands, it's Owens. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Nice job by this defense, getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly to the tight
No
end.
way, bro! Just by a tight end.
At the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And it's on third downs like this.
It's
If
gonna
you
be
want
a
to attack the
right
middle of the
there.
field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really...
There's no way I thought I was going to switch into. I thought I was going to switch into the linebacker.
They grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the third touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. Maybe you want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down.
Yes.
Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. They'll try to pound their way in.
Oh, God.
Behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. And we've got a tie game in the waning moments.
Such a good game, back and forth, back and forth. This is why you do all the conditioning, all the work in the offseason. Late in the game, everybody's tired.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Gets it out quickly. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. This will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10, and he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick 6 to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the 4th quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
And let's they'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's taking a deep shot. It's caught. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Like, I was like, for sure.
The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Here's a heat. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Into the end zone.
Wow, that's not really good.
And now just 1 point away from a tie.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a huge decision.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Quickly complete. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Biggest drive of the game right here as we get close to the end of regulation. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Kentucky.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And this will be for the win. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. And the kick is good. He is once, twice, 3 times the kicker, and this one for the game. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard? Just like that, like you're talking about, Reese. Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.